Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. I just kind of wanted to show you something quickly before we actually go do any more of the Sun and Moon Temple. I'll talk to those two in a minute as well. I've just spotted a chest with a stonebreaker in it, so I'll grab that quickly. I just want to kind of show you the empty sand lot, I guess you could say, which is Muskaraka, or Muskalaka for the North American releases. I think it's to do with it was translation issues. They couldn't translate the L and R, which is ironic considering people take the piss out of the fact that Japanese can't pronounce their L's and stuff. Oh, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to kind of show you this quickly before we kind of get into the guts of the dungeon again. Sorry if I don't really sound like I have a huge amount to talk about. If I don't sound I'm particularly enthusiastic, I'm pretty damn tired. We just have to shift a cabinet that the TV was sitting on up here, and to move that all the way downstairs with all the crap that was in it, and then basically do the same for the one that was downstairs, bring it back up here. Very tiring. Very tiring. And that was a duff start, wasn't it? Jesus God. Oh. See something I want. So I need to go back and look at Queens for a witch parfait at some point, because I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to get one for Ruby, and she'll be a pathetically weak thing for ages. So he has now ridiculous amounts of defense. I think Ungaga has 39 when you get him. Not too sure. So yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, we had to move it, and then we had to shift a big heavy TV and stuff, and then I had to take my dog out for a walk, because my dad was working and said, oh, you need to do something, go take the dog out for a walk. I was like, oh, fine, okay. So my brother and I went and did that. Pretty damn tired now. We just shifted all of the games into this new cabinet instead of on the shelves where they used to be. I can't leave him. Go on, James, I'll catch up. I'll have some more talk with Ungaga. I failed as a warrior. I'd be useless in a fight. Okay. You keep telling yourself that. That's really the road to recovery, mate. Anyway. Time to go in through here. Oh yes, quickly, while I'm thinking about it, there is something that I've been thinking about quite recently, and there is a secret YouTube project I have going on with some people that I know, and I'm not saying it's necessarily going to turn out to be anything in particular, but it's going to be like a trial run for a couple of months, see how it goes. But we are going to form a new channel. I'm going to be I don't want to say necessarily a moderator, but I kind of will be, like a contributor towards sort of like a weekly sort of upload, which is related to gaming, of course. What else would it be? But yeah, it's basically, the channel's called Review Hub at the moment. The thing is, the name Review Hub was already taken, which kind of annoyed me. So we had to change it to Review Hub. But sorry, the review the second E of review is now a number 3. So if you want to check out the channel, it hasn't got anything on it yet, or no good backgrounds or anything. It's pretty basic at the moment, but we're hoping it kind of will head the same sort of way as Ninbuzz kind of has. At least that's the intention here. I hate those things. That's what we want to do with it. And like the website, not the website, the page says, we will be taking on people who want to contribute, but until we've kind of got ourselves up and running, they probably won't be able to. And the thing is, if anybody wants to contribute, they'll kind of have to make the video themselves, unless of course it's someone we know who we say, actually, yeah, we'd like you to do a segment in our videos, because us as a group will be doing an upload once a week or something. The uploads will consist of sort of reviews, sort of what's hot in the gaming world. Giant fish, apparently, and some other bits and pieces. I mean, we might eventually move on to LPing and stuff, but that's not the sort of general idea of it at the moment. That's not where we want it to head at first. I mean, I might start contributing an LP towards it every now and then. I've actually got an LP lined up for it if we do it. I was thinking of A Bug's Life for the PS1. If anybody remembers that game, it was quite a good game. I mean, I wish I had the Toy Story one, because Toy Story 2 was a really good game as well. I would have preferred to have LP'd that, if I'm honest. But seeing as we don't have it, I would have to LP A Bug's Life. And it's quite a good game, actually, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played it, and there's a lot of stuff that I don't remember about it. I don't have it memorised anymore like I used to. But anyway, yeah, the whole point is, it's just like this sort of channel that we're working on at the moment, and we might be going somewhere with it, we might not be. I'm not going to tell you what my first piece is. I mean, everyone else has kind of like decided what they're going to talk about, and I know what I'm going to talk about, but I haven't actually recorded it yet, so I don't know. I think the thing is, I'm the only sort of person on there who has, I mean, I know, of course I'm a very small time Let's Player. I mean, I'm tiny compared to some people, absolutely tiny. I have very few subs, which is a pity, really. Obviously I'd like more. But anyway, my point is, I'm the only sort of person on there who's actually vaguely known at all by anybody on YouTube, so I think having someone from YouTube there will be quite useful for them, and it'll be quite beneficial for me to be able to get involved. And like as you can imagine, we'll have links to like the channels and stuff. One of the other people who's contributing, in fact, two of the other people their names are Rob and Joe, and their channel is, I think it's JR7 Gamers or something. You maybe should check them out. I haven't really looked at them that much. I had a quick peek at what they did. They do quite modern Let's Plays, which kind of makes me wonder whether at some point, maybe at Christmas time or something, I should get a better capture card. Not that I don't like this diamond. This diamond's nice, but one that can capture both composite and component would be kind of nice. Also, if it does, excuse me, sorry, HDMI, that might be quite nice. A Dazzle, I can't remember which one it was. Oh, damn it! That's two backdoor keys that I've got now already. But anyway, yeah. So sorry. So far, this episode's been very little me talking about the game. It's just kind of some stuff that I wanted to kind of throw your way, let you know about. Oh, bugger. I can imagine the sort of weapons you get here tend to be somewhat decent, but I can just imagine some of this crap being good, having some stuff on it. No, so I don't want to be throwing that away. Throw you away. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of what's new with me. Other than that, I can't imagine. I can't think of anything. Sorry, I'm getting confused. I can't think of anything else that needs to be talked about. Oh, fucking phantoms! I hate this enemy. Someone suggested to me that I take on quite a lot of the enemies. I think it was Biff Tech suggested that I took on these enemies with ranged characters, which I suppose in hindsight makes sense, especially considering these bomb heads explode, and getting into the explosion does that to you. Thought I'd just demonstrate quickly. Ugh. Ugh, I hate those rings. They just they screw you over so much, so goddamn much. So like I said, I'm going to be doing a segment on that. Anyway, I believe I've moved on now, so you guys can check it out. I'll be putting some links up to it once it's kind of up and going. Of course, it's in a beta stage at the moment, so if you don't, oh, whoops, I meant to go on the back floor, didn't I? If you don't like hear anything out of me more about it, or if I say that it's been cancelled, then obviously it means it's been cancelled. But like I said, if I haven't sort of really spoken much about it for a while, or kind of don't like put any links up, like if like in a month's time I'm not putting any links up, then you know for a fact that I've it's kind of gone to the dogs. No one wants to do it anymore. So I thought I'd just give you that bit of information. So apart from that, let's back to the LP, I guess, back to Dark Cloud. Ow! My jaw just clicked so bad. I'm going to assume that you didn't hear that. Oh, come on, be a gemstone, be a gemstone, be a gemstone, you bastard! This is one of those sort of enemies that appears later on more often than not, and gives you all sorts of grief, but it's good for WHP, especially at this point in the dungeon, if you're doing on the back floor, where you actually do get to see them a lot. So let's see how much this does. let's just have a quick 28. I'm going to assume that did quite a lot. 48. So normally one of those would give you 10, but obviously because it doubles, because it's on the back floor, that's fantastic. Leveling up, and I got an opal, which is awesome. What does this need to build up? Wait. Oh no, that is the right thing, sorry. So that needs everything pretty much. I can't remember what. That probably would do quite well on here, I would imagine. Unfortunately that doesn't boost everything, so I'll leave that where that is for the time being. That boosts metal and mage nicely by 10. Endurance, and then of course no element. So that will do for the time being on that. What else does it need? Fire and wind. Well, I have some winds here, so I'll stick a wind on. Wind. And dragon plant. Beast from sky. I have a lot of sea killers. I'll stick a sky killer on. Seeing as, you know, slingshots tend to end up being used on the flying enemies as it is. Ideally I'd like a diamond, but you know, they're the, like, it's just, you have like a 1 in whatever chance of it being that, and then you've got a 1 in chance of it actually being one of those on the back floor. So you can just imagine how difficult it is to get hold of them. Gotcha. I'm assuming there's no water place here. There it is. Whoops. Oh, come on. Zhao, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that with me. Endurance +2? I didn't read what it said. Oh. Come on, then. I'm hoping this is like another... Not a crabby hermit. I can't believe they put like 2 of the sort of shelled enemies like right next to each other in the dungeon. That just kind of annoys me. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? So, what was I going to do? I was going to give myself some water just because, you know, it's pretty hot in the desert, you know, you get thirsty quick. What can I say? Throbbing cherry, huh? That'd be kind of useful to use on him. Having said that, it's kind of cool bait as well. One cool thing about the pond that you get here, well, it's not really a pond, it's the Oasis. In fact, did I get the Oasis or something? Yes, I did get the Oasis. Sweet. So I can actually kind of start fishing immediately. I probably won't do any fishing in this episode unless I kind of decide at the end to split it into 2 parts or something. 2 videos. I might do that. Yeah, like I said, I might decide to do that, and then do the next video as kind of like a fishing demonstration. I'll probably end up what I think I'll end up doing with the second part is not recording voice. I think I'll record that, make that a separate recording. Damn it, don't do that. And then not do any voice, and then I'll record the actual, and then I'll watch through the video until I kind of get some substantial sort of content, and then I will edit it as necessary, and then put it in like an AVI file or something, and then so I can stick it back into Camtasia again, and then I will talk over the video. I'll talk over the video, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm guessing you can work it all out. What was that I was going to say? Oh yes, I did want to also I also wanted to mention I'm really grateful to the people who subbed to me quite recently. I've got some good like feedback from people quite recently. Some people have been like adding me to their like list of subs. Admittedly, these are people with like 250 subs and stuff, and I'd like to see people who comment quite a bit more. But I suppose the advantage with me only having sort of like 20 subs or whatever it is I have is they're the only people I'm particularly interested in watching their stuff, and what was I going to say? And it's manageable when you only got like especially because I had like, I can't remember how many people I was subscribed to at one point. I was subscribed to about 50 people at one point, and I was just like, yeah, this is silly. Half of them didn't upload any videos anyway. So in the end, sorry, that was unpleasant. I don't really want to talk about that. Sorry. What was I talking about? Oh, god damn it, James. Oh yeah, subscribers, yeah. It's manageable when you've got fewer than like 30 subscribers, I find. I mean, I was at 30 at one point, but then I realised like none of them were uploading anything anymore anyway. So I was just like, oh, fine. So yeah. Well, completely, my mind's gone completely blank. Well, I don't really want to stop talking, so I don't get like, I don't want to stop fucking hell. I don't want to stop talking because I don't want to get confused about making cuts and stuff in the video. Because usually what I do is, as soon as I see there's like a long gap in the talking, I kind of get confused. Well, not confused, but I kind of just assume that there is very little for me to well, there's nothing there. It's stuff for me to cut out. I can't make my mind up what I'm talking about. I assume you two are going to say the same thing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I think now we actually have some houses to stick down, so I'll do that quickly. Hopefully this video will be nice and short, and the next one will be an interesting recording. I'll have to do some dubbing over the top like I said, but that shouldn't be too difficult. So we've got Brooks' house and the Oasis, so I don't know where to stick this. I have a map of this place somewhere. Well, let's just get the Oasis kind of set up a second. I don't know if setting up a tree will make a huge amount of difference, because setting up all the trees makes it quite hard to get around. So I just want to make sure there's like no chests here or anything, because there probably will be once I've set it all up, I guess. Anyway, I'm just trying to remember. I don't think I actually have like enough poisonous apples or something to go ahead to do this now anyway. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop the video here, guys, and I will see you all next time and on the fishing episode of Let's Play Dark Cloud. Take care, everybody.